Dogs up! What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the Dog Pound. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic morning, evening, day, night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. I want to welcome you guys back because I have a new video for you here today. It is a little bit of Modern Warfare Remastered. I know I've been promising you guys these videos for a while, and here they are. This will probably what you'll be seeing for the rest of the year, to be honest, other than H1Z1 once I get that figured out. I've been kind of lazy on getting that all figured out, but I'll get that sooner rather than later. Anyways, although I am recording Modern Warfare Remastered for the first time, this video is going to be more about a recent experience that I had. So this past weekend, I went down to Atlanta to see the Atlanta Falcons play the Seattle Seahawks in the NFC Divisional Round of the playoffs. One of my good buddies, John Kincaid, lives down in Midtown Atlanta, and he was kind enough to host us for the weekend. And I'm just going to get going with the story because it's a long one, not going to lie. Where is this dude? Sorry. Just had to focus up real quick. I knew he was around there somewhere. But anyway, so me and my boy Matt Petey Peterson, 2-Ton Pete, I don't know what you know him by, but we left on Friday to go down to the Dirty South to see what it had to offer for the weekend. We got there about, I don't know, 11:30 on Friday night and proceeded to indulge in some adult beverages and went out and had probably the time of our lives. I mean, Atlanta is absolutely nuts. It's crazy. But we went out to this good old bar, had some good times, all that good stuff. It was fun. Now to the meat of the story, the good, juicy part of the story. So on Saturday was when the Falcons played the Seahawks, and I went to the game with some college friends of mine, Jacqueline, I almost said it, almost said Coggins, but Jacqueline Litley, Brody Litley, the guy by the name of Charin, who we met at their wedding, actually. And we all went to the game. We tailgated beforehand, had a great time, went into the game, continued boozing for a little bit, watched the game, had a great time. I'm telling you, man, I met like a million Falcons friends that I never thought I would have ever made in my life. It was just absolutely nuts, the atmosphere inside of that stadium. It was crazy. But throughout the course of the day, I mean, we had been getting a couple drinks in. We were having a good time. And the end of the game came. And we were so hyped up. I mean, the Falcons just put in work on supposedly one of the better defenses in the league. I didn't see it. Matty Ice was Matty Ice. He did work. All that good stuff. So we're all hyped up after the game. We are jacked, and we're just leaving the stadium, jumping around, giving high fives, like running everywhere. I don't even know what was going on. It was nuts. So back at home, or back in the apartment, I guess if you want to call it, John, hold on, God, this freaking Claymore, man. There we go. Back at the apartment were Kincaid and Petey and a few others waiting to go out. They did not go to the game, but they were going out later that night. And they were waiting for me to get back so that we could go back to the place we went to on Friday night, actually. So me being an idiot, I was like, you know what? John doesn't live that far away. I'm just going to walk. It won't be that bad. But boy, was I wrong. In every way possible. So I leave, and I don't know why, but I'm like sprinting away from the dome, like just like juking people, and like I don't know. I was just like acting a fool. So picture just me running down the streets of Atlanta, trying to find my way 2.5 to 3 miles away from the dome, trying to find my way. So again, maybe not the smartest move, hindsight's 2020, Probably take a different approach next time. But anyways, I leave the stadium and I'm running, just trying to find my way back to Midtown Atlanta. And for those who are familiar with the area, you understand how far I had to go. For those who didn't, it was a long way. It sucked. It was the worst. But anyways, I take off. I kind of have an idea of where I'm supposed to be going, but maybe not. I don't know. I was like, dude, I got this, man. I'm good. I'm an Atlanta native. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I know where I'm going. So I take off, and I'm like, all right, I'll check my phone. I'll be good. I just need to understand where I'm going right at the bat, and then I'll figure it out. So I take off, running, and I get about maybe 10 minutes down the road, and I look at my phone, and that's when I realize I messed up. I look at my phone, 1% battery life. Right then, I was just sitting there like, oh, dude, I'm about to die. And I was too far. I was too far to turn back at that point. So I keep walking a little bit. I'm trying to find my way, and all of a sudden, I end up in the middle of nowhere. Like, all the buildings are gone. There's no lights. There's just like broken down shacks. Like, just a really, really, really sketchy area that I should not have been anywhere near. So I continue to walk because, I mean, at that point, my phone was dead. I didn't really know where I was. I didn't know where I was going. Kind of scary, to be honest. It was not an enjoyable experience. And all of a sudden, I'm just walking along, and I see this car start to like roll up next to me. And I was like, oh god, what's gonna happen? And the car starts to slow down a little bit, and then just like drives past. And I was sitting there like, what the heck just happened? So I keep walking, keep trying to find my way. I have no idea where I am. And then this same car I see in the distance is driving towards me, and I'm just sitting there like, dude, am I about to have to like sprint out of here? I have no idea what's about to happen. So it slows down, and then I see some lights on top of the car, and I was like, oh wait, this might be actually an okay situation I'm about to get into right now. So it ends up being a security guard for, I don't know if it's like just an area that he's responsible for or what, but he rolls down his window and he's like, yo man, I see you walking, like, are you alright? And me, I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I kind of, not really, I don't really know where I am, I don't know where I'm going. He goes, dude man, you look lost. So I was like, yeah, you know what, I don't really know where I am, I don't know where I'm going, can you help me out? So we're sitting there for a second talking, and I'm like trying to tell him where I'm going, but again, my phone's dead, so I don't really know the address, don't really know exactly where Kincaid's place is. I've only been there twice in my life, so I'm kind of just trying to like piece together some locations for him to get somewhat of an idea of where to go. And he can't help me because I can't help myself right there. Luckily, he's like, you know what, dude? You got an iPhone, right? And I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, thank God. I mean, I finally upgraded. I'm finally part of the 99% of this world. And he whips out his phone charger. Thank God he had that. He's like, you know what, dude? Stay with me for a little bit. Like, stay in this car. I picked you up. You're in a sketchy area. You shouldn't be here right now. Like, I don't know what could have happened to you. All that stuff. And I'm sitting there like, dude, that's kind of scary. But he's like, yeah, we're about to get you real good right here. We'll hook you up. I'll take you until an Uber or a Lyft gets here, and you'll be on your way. So luckily, he takes me. He drives me around for a little bit, and we finally get to like a good stopping point. He's like, all right, man, it's kind of safe here. Just stay in the car until the Lyft gets here. I don't want you to get into any kind of trouble around here. So just stay in the car until the Lyft gets here. So this dude was just my lifesaver. He sat in the car with me for a while until my Lyft got there. My Lyft ended up getting there. I get out of the car, get into the Lyft, and again, somebody must have been looking out for me that night because both of these people were the like nicest people I could have ever ran into in Atlanta. This lady in the Lyft was just sitting there, and she's like, "Oh my God, where were you at?" And I was just telling her about like where I was, where I got picked up at, what happened. She's like, oh, man, you got lucky, boy. You got lucky. Like, saying all this stuff, and I was just sitting there like, dude, that could have been so bad. That's not what I would have needed right there after just a ridiculous Falcons win. So, luckily, this lady, she picked me up. She took me. She was like, oh, why didn't you get, like, an Uber right away and stuff like that? And I was like, because my phone died. Like, luckily, the dude that picked me up, the security guard, luckily he had a phone charger. And she said, you know what? I bought a phone charger for people just like you. So she literally opened up this phone charger that she had in her car and let me charge my phone. I could finally text Petey and Kincaid and be like, yo, I'm okay. Like, I'm on my way back. Like, hope you guys are ready to go out. All this good stuff. But this lady was like, yeah, open up a brand new phone charger just for me. Like, it was just like, I don't know. It's what could have been a horrible night ended up being just a fantastic, awesome night. The lift ended up getting me back, and like, I was just really lucky night for me. Could have ended up in a completely different situation, which would have been terrible. But somebody was looking out for me that night, and thank God they were. So that was my Atlanta story. Just wild time, wild friends. Just, if I lived there, I probably wouldn't survive for more than a week. Come on, man, pop your head out. Pop your head out. Okay, helicopter will get me instead. But it was nuts. Falcons won. They're playing next week against the Packers. It's going to be a great game. Bunch of gunslingers, a lot of offense. Can't wait. So that was my Atlanta story. Great times. Can't wait to go back. Hopefully it's a little bit of a different story next time, because you know, at this point in my life, like, I can't be doing stuff like that. That's always just stupid on my part. But hey, lessons learned. Call the Uber from the stadium next time. Be good to go. Either way, though, had a great time. Friends were there, were awesome. Food there was awesome. Friends were awesome. Game was awesome. Everything was awesome. The ride back, though, not awesome. Anyways, yeah, that video took the story took the whole time. That was Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm going to make another video next week, kind of going into detail about the actual game itself. You didn't really get much of that in this video here, but I promise you I'll get you my take on it, what I think about it, what I like, what I don't like, all that good stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like on the video. Feel free to leave any comments if you enjoyed the story. Just feel free to say how stupid I was in the comments section. Feel free to share the video, man. Anything you want to do, please get my name out there. I'm trying to make this Kibbls and Vick YouTube channel quite the thing. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, love it up. Otherwise, I'm about to end this right here. Kibbls, out.